today we're gonna do something special, something that I've never done before in my life, which is ICM photography. Now I'm gonna take off my shorts and pee here. I saw that there are lines and colors and somehow shapes. Now, tell me what you think, my American and British friends. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we came out to this nearby riverside park, and good thing there are no people around because you know how shy I am in front of other people. Now today we're going to do something special, something that I've never done before in my life, which is ICM photography. It means intentional camera movement. So basically with a long shutter you do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and so on. So basically you make an abstract shot by using a long shutter and intentional camera movement. That's ICM photography. So I figured, wow, that's interesting and I should do that for my channel. So yeah, today we're gonna do that. Now, at first I thought, how hard can it be? But then, after trying a little bit, it's quite hard actually. So I think these 4 to 5 yellow trees can be my main subject for my first composition. Because the other trees are just green, but these yellow trees are, you know, standing in front of the green trees and they're quite prominent. So yeah, let's give them a try. All right, so for this shot, I'm gonna need my 24 to 105. So please subscribe and always bring a lens cloth, and I'm gonna change my lens. All right, so now I'm gonna take off my shorts and pee here to mark my territory. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna attach my filter pouch to my belt. There we go. Now, because it's very bright and I'm gonna need my long shutter speed for this shot, I'm gonna use my 6-stopper. There we go. All right, so after attaching my filter, it became 0.6 seconds. Before it was 100th of a second. Now I'm going to vertically shake my camera to emphasize these vertical lines of the trees, and ISO 100, f11, 0.6 seconds. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad actually. It's quite abstract. It's like almost like an old painting, you know? So let me try again. This time I'm gonna shake a little bit stronger. There we go. Oh, okay. Now that is interesting. The results are very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still new to this, so maybe the shot's not that good, but here's my first shot of the day, I guess. Here is my very first ICM shot. I think it turned out quite well. The 4 yellow trees lined up are especially prominent, glowing brightly under the direct sunlight. And the vertical lines create interesting focal points in the image. For a first attempt, I don't think it's bad at all. But wait until you see my next ones. They only get better. All right, so I hope you guys liked the shots. I certainly did, because you know, I honestly thought it would be just a hazy mess, but then I saw that there are lines and colors and somehow shapes. You know, I thought it would be just a hazy mess, but it's actually quite well organized shot, I think. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's find some more shots in this park. This park normally is not really a good place for landscape photography, as most of these trees are, you know, planted on purpose, and therefore they're not that, you know, natural looking. But I think for ICM photography, it's not so bad. Yeah. All right, let's keep doing this. All right, so we found this lone tree in the middle of this riverbank, and I think this can be another composition. Now, this tree is a little bit round shaped. The overall shape is a little bit round, so I think I'm gonna emphasize that this time. So I'm going to move like so, like, you know, like so. I don't know how to explain this. All right, so about 50 mils should be fine, I guess. Yeah, or 45 mil. So let's shoot it. ISO 100, f11, 0.6 seconds, just like before, and this time shake like this. Okay. Oh. Oh. Now that is another interesting shot right there. Yeah, let me shoot one more time, because I think I did it too slowly. Yeah, now that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Yeah, gotta mark this. Good. All right, so I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but yeah, here's another quick second shot of mine, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Nice, very nice. It's easy. After taking the first shot, I quickly found my second composition, a lone tree, which is basically a landscape photographer's van full of candies. I tried to emphasize the round shape of the tree and the yellow foreground, and I think I achieved what I wanted. I really like this shot, but wait until you see my next one. It gets even more experimental. Alright, so that shot's done. I think that's my favorite one. I mean, I only shot two shots, but I think that's better than the first one, I think. Because you can clearly see it's a tree, right? But then it's somehow like a painting. So it's like combination of, I mean, photography means light painting. So it's literally what I'm doing is a painting of sorts. But yeah, I just think it's so cool that this effect, you know, is making this kind of photo, painting-ish photo. I just love it. Okay, so as we were going to the car park, I found another composition I think might work quite well as well, just like my shot before. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of trees just lined up, and I'm gonna choose one tree in the middle as my main subject, and then I'm going to use a longer shutter speed this time and shoot this as still as possible, and then try to make everything else, you know, just like circling around as if it's circling around. So for that, I'm going to change my filters. Okay, so this time I've got my 10 stopper on my lens. So what I'm trying to do here is that this will give me a long enough shutter speed to do what I want to do. So I have this tree in the center of this lined up trees in my mind, and I will focus on that, and I will put that tree in the middle, in the center of my frame. And then I'm gonna shoot it for 1 second only, so that this tree will have enough exposure in my sensor that this tree will be visible at least. And then around this tree, I want circles, like swirls. So what I'm gonna do is shoot for 1 or 2 seconds of this tree, and then turn my camera like so and like so, very slowly, so that all these trees next to it will be motion blurred and leave this motion blur around the center tree. So let's shoot this. All right, so 1 second only, 1, and slowly move my camera around like so. Okay, let me see. Oh yes, it's exactly what I wanted. So here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but there we go. You see that? There's a swirl around the centered tree. So I'm gonna shoot a couple of more shots and then choose the best result. So when the shot's done, here's my shot. I think this is the shot of the day, and also my most experimental one. The tree in the center of the frame dominates the composition, while the swirls around it emphasize that dominance. The combination of blue sky and yellow grass makes the scene vibrant. I absolutely love this shot. It's tomato juice. By the way, in Korea, we sell sweet tomato juice. But my wife is Russian and she thinks sweet tomato juice is such a BS. And tomato juices always should be salty. Now, tell me what you think, my American and British friends. Because I know you guys have sweet tomato juice and salty tomato juice, both. So tell me what you guys think. I broke my wife's backpack, but it's fine. It was already broken. All right, so I think that shot was quite good. The effect was quite effective. So now let's go to the car park again and shoot some flowers with ICM techniques. All right, I'm sorry, my wife. Leave that bag. Let's go. All right, so we came to the car park. Well, it's right there. And there's this flower field. I don't know what these flowers are called, but we call them cosmos in Korea, like the cosmos. So what I'm trying to do here is practically the same thing as my shot before. So I selected this flower as my main object, and the other flowers are quite bright against the dark greenish background. So I think if I focus on this one and spin my camera like so, then these bright flowers will make a swirl around this flower. So let's do this. So this time I'm using the same settings. I'm using the same filter, but different settings. So ISO 400, f11 and 15 seconds. So focus on this flower, 1, 2, and then make a swirl like so. Just slowly spin my camera left and right. Make sure all the motion blur will be in there. And let's check. Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. I think this shot is more about the colors than the shapes. The contrast between the pink flower and the green background is quite strong, making the flower stand out. The motion blur of the white flowers at the bottom of the frame adds some shape to an otherwise dull image, but at the same time, it makes the composition feel a bit bottom heavy. Alright guys, so tell me what you think in the comments. I think that shot was not that bad. Compared to my third shot, it's a little bit different. We're similar actually, but it's a little bit different because, you know, third shot, you can actually see it's a tree and the shape was there, but the fourth shot, the flower shape was almost gone as it was quite hazy. But then it was fine. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. And if you want to see my normal content, which is not ICM actually, which is mostly seascape photography and landscape photography, then go watch this video next. And please subscribe. Thank you.